Hello to the fellas and the ladies. It is time to predict those dastardly Golden Globes. They are on Sunday. So now I'm gonna predict them right now, right this second. Yeah, I don't need that much. I don't have that many jokes. Let's just get to the fucking predictions. All right, song. I mean, considering 3 songs are nominated for one movie, I feel inclined to say one of them is gonna win. Unless you want to argue that fucking Rustin's gonna win, which why would you do that? I think it's worth acknowledging that like the Golden Globes voting body has just fucking like if that was what the fuck was that? So it's not. I don't think it's the most logical thing to do to just be like, well, hey, Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish, and I'm just like the guys who did all that this year. Like I don't think they're just gonna like bend over for a fucking superstar this year. I mean, it's gonna be a Barbie song. I don't see like why it wouldn't be, but I don't know. I'm not. I don't think it's easy. A lot of people think, oh, it's just what was I made for Barbie? Easy, and I'm just like, well, that's not like. I don't know. Something's not right there. Here's my logic with this. Here's my. Shut up. Here's my logic. So here's the logic. Dance Tonight. It's a popular song. It's a fun little song. All due respect. It's just it's just poppy. It's fun, right? What was I made for? It's a lot more of an emotional edge to it. It's actually important to the fucking movie. You combine those two. You got I'm Just Ken. I've been like weirdly like stubborn that I'm Just Ken is gonna win the Oscar, and I'm not. I think this will be the jumping point. And again, I don't want to hear, oh, but Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish. Didn't they give it to Natu Natu last year over like Taylor Swift and Rihanna and like Lady Gaga? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm Just Ken's gonna win. I don't care. Fight me. Original score. I mean, I think I'm gonna predict Oppenheimer. I don't think it's like that easy. Like I do think Kills of the Flower Moon and Spider-Verse have a shot, but like I do think it will be Oppenheimer. Like it's a great score. I'm not like totally willing and ready to just say it's over though. Like a lot of people are. Even if it wins this, I'm not gonna call the race. And I'm sorry, I really think Spider-Verse like could win this. I know a lot of people are just so like, no, it has to be Oppenheimer. Only Oppenheimer can win awards. I relax. Spider-Verse's score is incredible too. And dude, they're putting Pemberton in front of people's eyes. I don't know, man. It's Oppenheimer. I'll predict Oppenheimer. I'll concede on that notion, but keep an eye out. Screenplay. This is a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. This one's fucking hard. I can make a solid case for each of the like 6 nominees. If I had, okay. I don't think Kills the Flower Moon's winning. I'd be a little shocked if that won, honestly. Like usually screenplay winners are a little flashy. They're the concepts are a lot more like original. The framing is a little original, and like I love Killers. It's a brilliant movie, but I wouldn't call it those things. The other 5, man, I don't know. It could be like it could be like maybe it's what we're thinking, but I actually do think Anatomy of a Fall or Past Lives. Okay, of course, Past Lives could win. Everyone knows that, but I actually do think Anatomy of a Fall could win. It's like a courtroom drama, I mean, like they eat their shit up, don't they? Old Globes do. I caught myself. Past Lives obviously can win screenplay. I think we all know that. Oppenheimer, could they just go all out for Oppenheimer, including here? It could be. It could happen. But I don't know. I'm going to probably whittle it down to Barbie or Poor Things just because, like, I don't know, they do the comedy and drama thing and, like, they do the, like, the layered commentary. Like, that's just what wins screenplay. Not just here, but, like, in general. I'm going to go with Barbie. I think Barbie is just going to win screenplay at the Oscars. Like, I think that's just going to happen, even if it loses Best Picture. So, yeah, I'm just going to say Barbie wins here as well. Director is going to be Christopher Nolan. I don't really see much reason to take that much time on this category. It's going to be Christopher Nolan, and we're all going to celebrate, and we can move on. Best Animated Feature, I think, is also fairly easy. I won't, like, completely disregard Boy in the Hat Run. Like, I'll be a little fair with that one and say maybe, but it's Spider-Verse. It's gonna be Spider-Verse. It's one of the most, like, innovative movies, like, ever. And it's, like, huge, and it's winning every other animated it's Spider-Verse. Non-English language movie. This one's actually tricky. This one's like actually kind of a tricky one. Because like you got 3 nominees for Best Drama Picture. All 3 of them could get like a very real, 2 of them I think are just getting nominated at the Oscar for Best Picture. So what do I do here? I'm gonna like I mean we all know who the 3 are. It's Anatomy of a Fall, Past Lives, Zone of Interest. I'm gonna say Zone of Interest won't win though. It's just I don't know. I don't see it topping Anatomy and Past Lives, especially here. Because, like, it's so obvious that like Zone of Interest is number 6 for Best Picture here, and I don't think that's like enough. Like that, like what, like when you consider like Past Lives was like definitely in, Anatomy of a Fall was definitely in, I guess screenplay. So I'm gonna say Zone of Interest is not gonna win, or that leaves Past Lives and Anatomy of a Fall. I think people conventional wisdom says Past Lives, and that's, yeah, I'll predict Past Lives. But man, I do maybe that's because it's my favorite movie of the year. But Past Lives is number 2, so it's not like that much of a reach. But I'm gonna say Past Lives wins. But I do think Anatomy of a Fall is so tempting. But I'll say Past Lives. Supporting actress. Now, if you would have asked me a little over a month ago, I would have said Danielle Brooks easily, because I saw Color Purple and I went like, Danielle Brooks easily. But that's on me. I should have thought through. It could just be Danielle Brooks, like, in a landslide. But man, Divine Jo Randolph hasn't lost anything. I guess she lost a couple things to Rachel McAdams, but like, man, she's like annihilating. Is that enough? Like, I don't know. Holdovers was nominated for Best Picture, whereas Color Purple wasn't, and it's not going to get the Oscar nomination. Danielle will, but the movie won't get Best Picture at the Oscars. Theoretically, that gave us Randolph the edge, but like Angela Bassett last year one here. I think I got to use New Globe's logic on this one, because in the past I'd be like, musical, Color Purple, but like it wasn't even nominated. They're clearly not like, dancing numbers. I gotta go with that anymore. I don't think there's an easy answer here. I'm gonna go with Divine Jo Randolph, but like I'm a little coin flippy between her and Danielle Brooks. Supporting actor, I think it's another race. Robert Downey Jr. versus Ryan Gosling. I saw both movies on Barbenheimer weekend, and I remember being like, I think Gosling's gonna win. Of the two, I was like, probably Gosling. I know a lot of people are gonna disagree and say, no, Robert Downey Jr., he's in real movies now. Like, that narrative is gonna do anything. I won't be surprised by either outcomes. However, considering Barbie's overperformance with the nominations, the fact that it's probably going to win picture here, and I mean, Oppenheimer is too, but they can award another actor. I maintain my stance that Gosling's going to win. He's like, everyone's saying he's the best part of Barbie. You can't really say that about Downey, can you? It could obviously go with like an Oppenheimer sweep if that happens. But I think it's just going to be, I stand by. I think it's Gosling. The Gos King. My bad. Sorry for all the factual errors. Performance by an actress musical comedy, Emma Stone. I don't see how this doesn't go to Emma Stone. Yes, I know Margot Robbie's the face of Barbie. Like, I won't disregard her completely, but I think it's just got to be Emma Stone. It's a bigger performance. She's probably going to win the Oscar. Yeah, Emma Stone. Actor in motion picture musical comedy, this is even easier because it's gotta be Paul Giamatti in a landslide. I acknowledge the argument for Jeffrey Wright, but like, really? Paul Giamatti's been like annihilating with wins with critic groups, which I knew he was gonna do better with critics than we thought, but I didn't think he was gonna do this well. Holdovers is a critically acclaimed movie. It's a very endearing performance. It's Paul Giamatti. No, I don't see any. Whatever. Moving on. Performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. Okay. Ugh, this one's a little tricky. This is one where I can see like the slimmest outcome for each contender. Like even Annette Bening and Kaylee Spaney, which I'm like, they're not gonna win, but like I can like see an upset. I think an upset might actually happen in this category. That said, I am gonna play it safe. I don't think Greta Lee or Carey Mulligan are winning. I know a lot of people think Carey Mulligan's winning this. I don't think so. When I saw Maestro, I don't know, I just kind of went, that's not a winner. She's just not going to win. Like, Bradley, even though I didn't love his performance, I was like, he could win. Carrie, I just kind of watched the performance and be like, yeah, she's great. She's better than Bradley. But I didn't think for a second, oh, though, that's a winner performance. And then Greta Lee, I mean, I guess I can't count it out, considering how well Past Lives did, but I'm going to assume she doesn't win. Leaving Lily Gladstone and Sandra Hula. Lily Gladstone has fucking crushed it, man. She's been crushing it. I don't really know who to predict in this category, though, because Anatomy of a Fall kind of crushed it also. And, man, there is kind of a thing with Lily. I'm like, people kind of questioning if she's lead or not, and that could be a problem, although it really hasn't been a problem so far. Sandra Hüller, I mean, she'd be who I go with. I know that for a fact. Nothing against Lily, but, like, I think Sandra's better. I think Lily, I think for both of these performances, it could be the only win their movies win. Although Anatomy could also win international, so maybe that's incorrect what I just said. Because Kills of the Flower Moon's not winning any. I don't know, it could be very easy to go with Lily. It could just be that simple. Maybe, okay, I'll play a little safe and say Lily Gladstone is gonna win. I'll do that. Man, Sandra Hüller is really tempting. I might change my mind, but I'm gonna stick with Lily Gladstone. But man, Come back to me in a few days, and we'll see how I feel. Performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Okay! I've been saying Cillian Murphy is going to win the Oscar since May. But even then, I might have said, well, maybe Bradley Cooper wins the Globe. Well, things have changed. For the record, I'm largely ignoring film Twitter conceit. They don't matter to me. They are nothing. All of you who are watching or on film Twitter, you mean nothing to me and you never will! But yeah, it's no secret they hate this movie. I don't like the movie. I think my show is pretty bad. But I gotta ignore that. What I'm not gonna ignore is audience reactions to Maestro have been pretty piss poor. Not bad per se, but not great. And with like the shifting, they liked Maestro, so that's maybe not the best argument. But with the shifting tide of the Globes, is it really that smart to just go, of course Cooper's gonna win, he's loud, when Cillian Murphy is the face of the biggest biopic in history? I don't know, it kind of feels like bad faith to just say Bradley's showier and there's a fake overdue narrative. I'm calling that overdue narrative fake. It's bullshit, man. He's 50. No one's in a rush to give him anything. Honest to God, I kind of feel confident in saying that Cillian Murphy is going to win. I don't care that Bradley, does this. I don't give a shit. That was him conducting in that one scene. I don't care. I think it's just going to be Cillian. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I feel a sense of confidence that Cillian Murphy has this. Motion picture, musical, or comedy? Ugh, a little tricky. I mean, Barbie, probably. Probably Barbie. Holdovers, I think, is actually more likely than people want to, give it credit for. I mean, most of us are predicting both actors win. So I feel like we have to consider the film, after that. And yeah, everything ever all won both. And yeah, it's okay. All right. Maybe I'll take that back a little bit. But it's worth considering. Everything Ever Once is obviously number 2. So I think Holdovers is definitely worth considering. It's definitely an easy movie to vote for. But yeah, it underperformed. So I'm gonna say that's the dark horse. Poor Things and Barbie are the race. I feel like it's gonna be Barbie, right? Obviously Poor Things could take it, but it's probably gonna be Barbie. I don't know how else to put it. It's probably just gonna be Barbie. I mean, I had Barbie win the Oscar for Best Picture, and I think that Poor Things could also it could be Poor Things. I don't know. This is tricky. I think Barbie's an easy answer, and I'm gonna go with Barbie. But Poor Things is tempting. Let's end it off with motion picture drama. Oppenheimer. It's gonna be Oppenheimer. I can see Oppenheimer falter throughout the season where it's at a point where it's oh, that's not winning Best Picture or the Oscars, but I think here it's gonna win. I won't call it a lock. I won't be stupid like that, but I don't know. How does that juggernaut lose when Barbie's in another category and Poor Things is in a different category? And I don't really know what's clearly number 2 enough to say who's gonna take Oppenheimer down. Kills of the Flower Moon is conventional wisdom. My gut saying past lives, actually. My heart says Anatomy of a Fall. I don't know. Are they really gonna win? If they do win, it's a shock. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try and go for an I told you so moment if I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer. So I'll just play it safe and say it's gonna be Oppenheimer. It probably is. I don't see any reason to overthink it. Alright, that's that. Video over now. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll predict to you next time. You have my word. You're gonna win.